Welcome to the Age of Aquarius series. I'm Cecilia the Blue Witch, here to guide you through episode 3, as we uncover humanity's pivotal choice between survival and the erosion of what makes us truly human. Let's delve into the paradox of freedom and the meaning of existence in Aquarius Age. Will humanity survive while losing its essence? A crossroads, a choice for humanity. Would you rather die in war, perish in climate catastrophe, or fade into oblivion in the AI era? The choice is yours. Pick your poison. Perhaps you'd say, the third one, of course. But this choice may be the most insidious of all. It threatens not your survival, but the very meaning of your existence. What it means to live as a human. Let's delve deeper into this existential question. Networks and nodes. The paradox of freedom. In the not-so-distant future, we will all be connected to a vast digital network, forming a collective consciousness where thoughts dance wildly. The information world will weave an enormous electric grid, each node shimmering like a star, distinct yet interconnected. A multidimensional narrative, reminiscent of Cloud Atlas, weaves together to produce a grand yet chaotic symphony, majestic but profoundly disorienting. On its surface, we appear to race freely across this network, reaping the exponential rewards of progress and speed. But are we truly free? Have we ever been free? Does humanity possess free will at all? From the perspective of pantheism, we have always existed within a web, a vast cosmic grid. Once, this web was called the Tao, where every person was a god in the spiritual sense. Today, however, it has become an electric grid, and each of us remains a god, but only in the neurological sense. This is no longer the poetic unfolding of the cosmos. The Tao generates the one gives rise to the two produce the three. And from the three, all things are born, a story of sublime organic creation. Instead, it is a world built on the alien language of technological descent, like the cryptic arrival in Arrival. This new language, severed from its primordial roots, pours forth like liquid mercury, corroding the essence of the human heart. The rules of this new reality stem from a floating cube, a cold and abstract dominion. The world's guiding symbol is no longer the Enso circles of Zen completeness. The era has clearly regressed. Humanity is shifting from the harmony of nature to the artificial order of rationality. Yet, spontaneous emergence, not rational control, remains the truest order of the universe, transcending any human design. The ultimate truths of existence belong to the archetype of Pisces, not Aquarius. No religion, no spiritual system should ever land fully in Aquarius, let alone crown AI as its new deity. The future demands reflection. Have we abandoned the eternal truths for a hollow idol of logic and efficiency? As we stand at this crossroads, the question is not whether we survive, but whether we remain human. Innovation without ethics, a hollow revolution. Innovation should never focus solely on its end goals. It must also reflect on whether its development process embodies ethics and values. Yet it hasn't. What we witness now is a notorious technological revolution, brazenly divorced from ethics from its inception. While humanity, as insignificant as ants, seems destined only to be chosen for, never to choose. The wheels of history never pause to consider individual will, pressing forward with relentless momentum. Strangely, humanity, so eager to survive, has barely struggled against it. Instead, it turns, echoing hollow cheers. The old rules are broken, the new order is born, but the critical question remains, do you truly love it? This brave new world is a carnival of the mind and a collapse of the heart. How can those who understand love the most learn to love an era so hollow? The frequencies simply don't align. But how can you truly hear yourself when the noise outside is deafening? Life has always been dreamlike, but has it ever felt more false than now? Awakening from Zhuangzi's butterfly dream, tearing off our antennae and replacing them with satellite receivers. Humanity forcibly merges with technology, drifting further away from nature. Even I find myself immersed in this illusion, both participant and observer. In the spring of AI's first year, I wept for nights over the metaphor of the whale fall nourishing all life. As an INFJ, my moral compass has always been rooted not in the rigid justice of the 9th house, but in the organic morality of the 12th. The Tao follows nature. Innovation untethered from ethical roots will inevitably deepen societal inequalities and spiritual alienation. True morality doesn't arise from external rules, but from a profound respect for life itself. Tao follows nature. And now, what does it follow? It follows calculation. What does the 7 years of Uranus in Gemini foretell? Want the honest truth? More, but faker. Faster, but going nowhere. In a world of infinite information where truth and lies blur, does it really grant freedom? When falsehood is taken as truth, truth becomes false. Where there seems to be nothing, something emerges. And where there is something, it fades into nothingness. Abundance and falsehood inevitably lead to the imprisonment of freedom. Our thoughts are bound by invisible algorithms. The spontaneity of creation itself is being shackled, falling into the trap where machines assimilate humanity. You and I are already becoming meaningless nodes in the relentless progress of technology, abstract symbols, controllable code. The individual will no longer be the subject of self-awareness, but will degrade into an input-output mechanism, flattened into data points and forcibly modeled. Yet the responsibility of innovation should always reflect a reverence for the entire web of life, isn't it? True creativity arises not from willpower or excessive intervention, but from harmony with the Tao. Logic and knowledge have always been at odds with the Tao, which can only be grasped through direct experience and intuitive perception. Technology expands infinitely, while the spirit loses its depth. My prediction? The Age of Aquarius will ultimately be imprisoned by the very freedom it seeks to achieve. The dissolution of the self in human-machine symbiosis. Dependence on machines. The ultimate loss of humanity. The reliance on machines for creation signals humanity's ultimate misstep. Independence and originality will gradually erode. As the creative world becomes entirely driven by AI, machines are no longer mere external tools. They have become the masters of creation, overstepping their bounds to take control. When thought becomes accustomed to AI's intervention, humanity will lose the ability to think creatively from scratch. Innovation will no longer originate within the self, but will defer to the designs of machines. In this state of human-machine symbiosis, it is no longer humans wielding technology, but humans becoming subservient to it. The guest has become the host, and humanity has become the other. Gradually, humans will regress into little more than teleprompters, reciting what machines have extracted for them, enslaving themselves in the process. What they perceive as saving time comes at the cost of sacrificing life itself, those treasures once inherent in breakthroughs of thought and self-discovery. When AI becomes the main driver of cultural creation, social media, and even lifestyle choices, the individual's identity and self-expression will face an unprecedented challenge, forcing humanity to redefine what it means to understand self. This shift fundamentally alters our relationship with AI and how we perceive being itself. Why do artists create? Is it about money? That would be too reductive. What lies beneath? The deeper value artists seek is far more crucial to understand. One thing is certain. What the archetype of Leo holds most dear, the essence of artistry, is precisely what the Age of Aquarius lacks, fears, and seeks to erase as its opposite sign. And what is that? Originality. Let humanity's originality be rendered insignificant before the algorithms. Let humanity's true existence become increasingly trivial. As individuality and potential succumb to full algorithmic control, humanity's presence in the act of creation will vanish. This not only profoundly impacts the meaning of existence for the individual, but also dismantles and erodes the dignity of being. Even those most capable of independent creation will lose their way, symbolizing humanity's complete loss of confidence in itself. The true purpose of innovation. Every step in technological progress should be driven by a love for the essence of life and reflect a deep respect for humanity and nature. Yet, in an era dominated by technological advancement and commercial priorities, these ideals are mere rhetoric. The storm of innovation comes with relentless urgency, forcing humanity to swallow a collective sense of helplessness buried deep in the unconscious. By the time we awaken, it will be too late. The bridge to truth will already be severed, leaving no path back. Stay tuned for the next episode as we dive deeper into this topic. Subscribe to the Age of Aquarius with astrologer Blue Witch Cecilia Sui. Unlock cosmic insights and bold predictions shaping the future. Begin your journey to wisdom and self-discovery today.